All right, everyone, welcome back for another episode of Carnivore Trades. Today's Thursday, August 5th, 2021. So markets in the middle of the summer doldrums, really, as you can see over the last couple of weeks, just been stuck in this range. Not a lot of action intraday going on, really, since this little dip that we had here in the middle of July. Now if we flip over the intraday, we did get a little bit of a squeeze into the close. So we closed just beneath all-time highs, if I'm not mistaken. And we will see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Friday. Volume is probably going to be very light, so it wouldn't surprise me if we make a new all-time high tomorrow. An all-time closing high, I should say. That said, there is the non-farm payroll number, so that's going to be something the market will be keeping an eye on. And basically what we're looking for is the Goldilocks number, the not too hot, not too cold. If the number comes in really hot, then that could be problematic for the market. But I seriously doubt that they report anything too hot. They always find a way to get the books cooked just right. So yeah, again, not a lot of action going on in the markets right now, but we should be seeing some action come in later in the month. At least that's what I have penciled in right now. As far as some other things to talk about, we want to talk about Robinhood a little bit here. So this is a massive pump and dump. And what happened today was a bunch of insiders who are in the IPO dumped their shares today. So what that tells me is that this was completely manipulated. And this is just a total pump and dump. They got a bunch of retail on here, and then they sold premiums into that. They just allowed options today, so there was a lot of call selling, I'm sure, as they pumped this and got the retail buyers to FOMO in, Wall Street bets, whatever, some of the dumb money. They got them to FOMO in, and then they faded this out, and then the insiders were allowed to dump their shares for way more than they're worth. Because obviously they didn't get a chance to do that on the IPO day because nobody wanted Robinhood. So I'm sure the SEC will do something about that. Just kidding. Of course they won't. But yeah, that's the nature of the game, and that's what happened. But yeah, so Robinhood fading off pretty hard. It will have some support at this gap fill if you want to scalp it for a day trade. But outside of that, I really don't like touching new issues like this. So for me personally, it's a no touch. Let's see, moving on here. So CGC, Canopy was a winner. So this one, I got out of this at about 1938. I think that was my exit price, 1938, 1939. And it was a pretty good entry of 1834. So about 5.7% in one day. Not a bad move. It's as close to free money as you're going to get. So good job on that to you guys who got in with me on that one. Now the reason why this one didn't run as much as Tilray did is the market cap. Market cap of Canopy is 6.5 billion. Market cap of Tilray is only 5.5 billion. And Tilray is also in Wall Street Bets. It's in it's part of the Reddit crowd. So it's not surprising to me it was up 25% in that one day versus Canopy. Canopy is a much more stable company. It's kind of like comparing Apple to like some mid-cap bio company or mid-cap consumer tech company. So Tilray is going to be a little bit more volatile. Now, we're going to look to do this again next week with an even more volatile stock. This one, Sundial, they report next week as well. I can't remember the actual date, but I'll look that up afterwards and share that with you guys. But this one is another potential runner. So we're going to keep an eye on this one because Sundial can really rip, as you can see. Even just this little move here, I mean, that was 67 cents to $1.40 in a week. But this is, again, we'll just do a strict earnings play. We're going to try and get in the day before and just see what happens, see if we can strike gold. If not, then it's very low risk. We're only going to be holding it for one session. So that's why I like this this place. It's a high risk reward for us. But so we'll keep an eye on this one here, and we'll see what we can do with that. But moving on. Not a whole lot to talk about here. You talk a little bit about crude. Crude found a little bit of support today, getting a little bit of a bounce here. Overall, essentially kind of just, you could almost say that it kind of kissed this 100 moving average in a way. So, and then we talked about if it does make a higher low, it may want to go up here and retest these the highs. But we'll see here. This is just a potential higher low. So if we could easily take this pivot out tomorrow and then go through that 100 MA. But yeah, again, crude just kind of just stuck in this range right now, and we'll just kind of leave it at that there. Gold, again, kind of pulling back again today. We had that big reversal yesterday, and gold came in a bit again. Although, I mean, this isn't the worst pattern here, at least in the short term. It's still kind of just chopping. This is another potential higher low. The real problem with gold is on the weekly time frame. We have this bearish inside bar here. But again, you guys know long term, you guys, I'm sure have all seen the video I did on gold a month or two ago, and I still believe that. So you guys know my stance on that. But yeah, precious metals just under a little bit of pressure right now in the short term. So we'll just leave them alone and let them do their thing for now. Other plays that we have, so tomorrow look for Peloton. I may pick this up tomorrow. I should get a weekly buy signal on this. It has been holding up really well, and this is putting in a really nice consolidation pattern on the weekly and daily time frame, so look for this one here. And as far as Snowflake had a decent day, paired some of the losses from yesterday, but still hasn't confirmed this breakout, but nothing wrong with this pattern. I still have a target of 305. This whole sector, really, this like the cloud sectors and stuff like that, has just been on a tear lately. I mean, look at the IGV here, making a new all-time high again today. So really liking these stay-at-home stocks in the near term, and I think we're in good position on Snowflake to hit that second half target as well. But anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up here. Just kind of keep it short again with the light volume in the summertime. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just kind of step aside, not make too many trades and not get too involved. But I think we're going to have some action coming up soon, and we'll know a little bit more when we get there. But anyways, guys, take care, and have a great rest of your night.